Speaker Pelosi is blaming the FAA for failing to inform Capitol Police of a pre-planned flyover that forced an evacuation at the Capitol. The plane that flew by Capitol Hill was bringing the Army's Golden Knights parachute team to National Stadium for a pregame display. Ken Gray is here now to discuss this. He's a senior lecturer for the Department of Criminal Justice at the University of New Haven. He's also a retired FBI special agent who was with the Bureau for more than 20 years. Thanks so much for joining us. Can you explain just how alarming an incident like this is for Capitol security before they even knew what was going on?
Sure. So ever since 9/11, the airspace around the Capitol region has been tightly controlled. Whenever an aircraft comes into that area, word has to be passed from the FAA that is tracking the aircraft through the air traffic controllers over to the Capitol Police. In this case, there was a breakdown in communications, or an apparent breakdown in communications. This is something that's going to have to be investigated to determine exactly what went wrong. But when the Capitol Police failed to receive the alert that this aircraft that was on the other side of the Potomac was loitering in the area, and they could visually see it, they sounded the alarm out of an abundance of caution, that they thought that it was a threat. The FAA apparently knew that aircraft was there and had not passed the word, or apparently did not pass the word. Air threats like this, aircraft move very rapidly, and so the window to be able to address a threat like this is very short. You have to be able to know what the threat is and be able to address the threat. Apparently, the word did not come across in time to be able to feel safe about this potential threat.
Sounds pretty frightening for everyone involved. Ken, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has vowed to conduct a, quote, thorough after-action review into what exactly went wrong yesterday and who at the FAA is accountable. What might this review look like?
So the FAA has already started to do their own internal investigation to find out why the word was not passed over, or if the word was passed over, whom it was passed to. But I imagine that there is going to be a call for somebody outside the FAA to go in and conduct interviews to find out what the process normally is, how the process broke down, and what to do to fix it for the next time.
What are some of the consequences the FAA could face for this mistake?
So they will find themselves having to tighten up their procedures. I mean, the procedures have worked. Ever since 9/11, there have been only a couple of incidents where aircraft or birds have set off the alarm on this. So when you are dealing with a zero tolerance type policy for security, every one of these incidents have to be investigated. So I imagine that this investigation will run its course, that we will find out where the breakdown was, and potentially additional safeguards put in place to stop the next one from happening.
Ken, what did yesterday's panicked evacuation show in regards to the extent at which the Capitol remains on edge after the January 6th attack?
So the January 6th personnel did not have any aircraft, but nonetheless, people have been really on edge ever since that occurred. But in reality, this entire security procedure has been in place since 9/11. Any aircraft that came into this area before January 6th, after January 6th, it would be reason for such an alarm. You see that the Capitol Police, though, acting on their own, set out the word, they responded to it, they started the evacuation process. So the Capitol Police were responding correctly. They thought they had a potential threat, they responded to the potential threat, evacuation was done. I think that this shows that this false positive that occurred here show that the system in parts were working. There was just a breakdown in communication.
Ken Gray, thanks so much for your time.
Certainly.